5715.
All music artists, lend me your ear. Looking for that hot beat to make your next hit? Go to FaroJaroMusic.com. Tired of paying for overpriced studio time for mediocre beats? Go to FaroJaroMusic.com. FaroJaroMusic.com offers industry-quality hip-hop, trap, R&B, and pop beats that will take your creativity to the next level. We know it's hard to find dope beats out there, so don't waste any more time searching YouTube or whack beat-selling websites. Go to FaroJaroMusic.com today to cop the beat for your next hit. Mixing and mastering services available too. Once again, go to FaroJaroMusic.com. That's FaroJaRO Music.com for the hottest beats in the game.
Yo, what's good? This is Trey Frazier on the staff. This is the Barbershop Sports Talk Podcast. Make sure y'all tune in to us every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time.
Squad Network, the future of radio.
He's the brain of operations.
I'm telling you right now, book it.
And him, he's along for the ride. But together, they bring you sports like you've never heard before. The Wait a Minute Show, a new way of discussing today's trending sports topics. And now, back to the show with your host, Jolani J.B. Bodie.
Indeed. Low pen. Give it to him one time. Yeah, so we are back to finish this thing strong. We are about less than 15 minutes. We're about 12 minutes away from tip-off for Game 3 of the NBA Finals, Toronto versus Golden State. And so let's jump into this real quick and get you up out of here. The New Orleans Pelicans is now listening to offers for trades for Anthony Davis. I don't think they ever stop. I just think it was more of, let's get this thing under control. David Griffin is here. Let's see what he wants to do. And he talked to Anthony Davis and had a discussion with him. Obviously, he is trying to keep Anthony on the squad and try and give him what am I trying to say? A pitch, if you will, maybe, or just an idea or understanding of basically how this thing is going to play out with him under command of the New Orleans Pelicans. But I think at this point, Anthony Davis has made up his mind and said that he is not wanting to be a part of that team. So I think David, he shot his shot, if you will, in so many terms, and no pun intended. And it didn't work. So now they are taking offers or interested in listening to offers for Anthony. Now, everyone's going to be asking, can the Lakers get into this battle, if you will, to get Anthony Davis in? I think New Orleans at this point really is thinking, everyone knows that the Lakers are going to try and come at New Orleans and give them something. But I think they are using this to their advantage. I don't think they ever will trade Anthony Davis to the Lakers. I think this is just really to, sweeten the pot from another team. You already heard that the New York Knicks, was out there possibly wanting to do a trade. And I think Anthony is gone probably a few days after free agency. Maybe even, after the NBA Finals. But where he ends up, I don't know. Like I said, people said New York. I said, why not? They look like they're trying to turn things, around. Could he go somewhere at Boston? No, I don't think he, really is feeling Boston. But wherever it is that he is going to go, I think this is the beginning of the process. I think David Griffin is going to do an excellent job as far as like finding a location and getting something back of value to help this New Orleans Pelicans team. And he's going to build it the right way. He's going to get his superstar, if you will, somehow, some way to be on this team. and grow from there and be a competitive team. But Anthony Davis will command, a great amount of assets, and they're going to make sure that they get whatever. And then at that point, they're like, hey, you're on your own. You do what you want after that, and you're the other team situation now as far as like how they're going to keep you and everything. Now you got to feel confident because you have guys out there that did get traded and then they end up staying with those teams. And one of them is Paul George. He stayed with the team. And this leads me into my next topic is Kawhi. Kawhi has not said that he's staying, but Kawhi, I think Toronto has a really good shot at keeping Kawhi. So with Anthony Davis, if he goes to New York and he really wanted to go to LA to play with LeBron, I think the Knicks will give everything and give, the city themselves also will give them a reason for Anthony Davis to consider staying, in another city. And they're going to, show up and show out to try and be the city like Toronto. So now, like I said, it leads me into talking about Toronto and asking the question, is Kawhi going to stay with the Toronto Raptors? And I said this from the get-go after they made this trade. I said that the best possible way or the reason that Kawhi would stay in Toronto, I said it's not going to be because of the players, because I think Kawhi gets along with everyone. It's not going to be because of the coaches, because the coaches are going to, give and be whatever Kawhi needs. It's not going to be because of management, because management is going to do everything to cater to what Kawhi wants to keep him there, because they did make this trade and they don't want to lose out on him. I said the main factor of this whole thing will be the fans. And I think the fans have won Kawhi over. I'm sure it feels, and here's the other thing. There's no drama that's going on. There's no questions that's going to be asked every day that, he will have to deal with. Kawhi doesn't seem like a person that really likes to be in the limelight like that. And Toronto, although it is an awesome city from what people tell me, it's not a city that comes with all this, glitz, glamour. It's a very, very, very nice city from what everyone says. I think it fits for him. The fans love him. And then at the end of the day, instead of having a city cheering for him, he has an entire country, cheering for him. So I do think that the fans played a big part or will play a big part in Kawhi staying. I think Toronto, and it's not 100% guaranteed, but I think Toronto has the best shot, of keeping him, and they can actually show him what they've built, what he's brought to the table, and then what they can do going forward. Because they won't be able to get like all the people like LeBron and them got, to come with the play for the Heat or anything like that. But I do think that they can get quality players still to come to that team to contribute, and they see like, hey, I could come and we could run the East for, a good bit and go to some finals, consecutive times and try and win multiple championships in Toronto. So I do think Kawhi, over 50%, I give it an over 50% chance that he stays in Toronto and plays for the Raptors. So having said all that, that is, pretty much, I guess that's the show, if you will. And we've got about 5 minutes left before Game 3 kick off. And everyone, just make sure you have yourself.
Indeed.
What? Did you say, Lopan?
Indeed.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, Lopan. My bad. My bad, bro. My bad. Ladies and gentlemen, I did tell you at the beginning of the show and in the middle of the show, don't go anywhere, because at the end of the show, we was going to hand out a Big L award. So I do have to do that because I promised that, and Lopan loves that part of the show.
Indeed.
Yeah, I know you do. So we're going to hand that out. The Big L Award, which is the Big Loser Award, goes out to someone who does something very loserous. Now, we all have had that moment when we've taken an L or did something that is viewed as loserous. So I've gotten it, Lopan's gotten it, other people have gotten it, and all that stuff. So it's just something that happens, and you got to deal with it, and then you just move on from it, and you be better from it. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, today, or whatever way you want to say it, the person, people, group, whatever it is that the Big L Award is going out to is everyone who hated on me about my taco. Yeah, I'm bringing that back up. The Taco Bell promotion is if the road team wins, then everybody in America get a free taco. And I went in there and I talked about it and people laughed at me and they said something wrong with you, you're greedy and all that stuff. No, I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy one bit. I am just trying to take advantage of a promotion and people treated me like I was some sort of crook. No, and I am so happy. Yes. I am so happy the Golden State Warriors won Game 2. So you know who I'm cheering for Game 3 because I want my taco. And I want those haters to come right back out and hate even more and hate even more because while I'm eating my taco and I'm just chewing down on it, I'm going to crunch it all the way to my belly, and you just got to just deal with it. So, for all those people out there hating on me wanting my free taco, you got to take this big L.
See? Another loser.
Indeed as well, Lopez. It's official, ladies and gentlemen. Another one in the books. I'm reading the Wait a Minute Show chat. Big L talking about who eat Taco Bell. Nobody. Well, they don't have Taco Bell in Arkansas, Big L. So that's why. Vince Wright said fake meat at Taco Hell. No, it's not fake meat. Maybe processed. But don't you hate on my Taco Bell. Me and my free taco. Vince Wright. I know where the governor's mansion is. I'll come and see you. Jeez. Old Pan can't have nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Make sure you hang out with your man and other X-Squad affiliates, xsquadaffiliates.com. Catch all the shows that's out there, and make sure you enjoy the rest of your week. It's hump night. It's time to head into the weekend and steamroll and gain that momentum. And when you're gaining that momentum, bring that momentum and bring that energy with you that infects everyone else. So you surround yourself with positivity. Don't ever forget that. Surround yourself with positive people, positive energy, and positive motivation. You never can go wrong. Never. So I want to thank the people that was listening in the background. I also want to thank the people that were in the chat room. My man Vince Wright, I see you out there, big dog. Miss Mocha Bella, I see you out there. My man Big L, I appreciate you, big dog. H-Rap B, I see you out there. I appreciate you as well. Who else we got? Tiffany Sports and Heels, I see you out there. Appreciate you for joining in. B Sparrow, I see you out there. Appreciate you for joining in as well. Am I missing somebody? We got some other people that was in here. I think I saw Cam, yeah, Big Cam 303. My man Jay Fish, the Microwave. I see you out there, big dog. Anybody else that I might miss, man, I apologize. But ladies and gentlemen, have a good rest of this week. And then as always, 2 things. Stay positive and push forward. And I'll holler at y'all later. Lopan, let's go get our tacos. Let's go.